we meet Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aquarius, starting today, the 26th of June, 2024. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. My name is Ariel and moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Vanessa and the lovely I Am Her Eminence, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you, Aquarius and friends of Aquarius, for joining us today. I'm reading today with this Taroki 23 deck, and I've already purified with this beautiful vervain by Provence Santé. I've put links to purchase those products in the video description of this video on YouTube, should you be interested. This is going out to a lot of Aquarius, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, it may just not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs every day, Wednesday through Sunday, off on Mondays and Tuesdays. If you're watching us on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle, just use the timestamps in the video description to get right to that reading. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Ooh, if you are on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We do have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's still a lot of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We are working our tails off trying to get that new shop ready to go. We'll let you know when that's ready to launch, so stay tuned. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you want to give a donation. I don't remember if I said this, but if you're on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch and watch on Twitch without ads by subscribing to us there. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. I think I'm going to give this one more shuffle. Then I'll get this deck a nice clean cut. And we'll see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Aquarius starting today. 26th already? How did that happen? Jeez, June 26th. All right, we've got, oh, isn't that pretty? Hello. The Ace of Wands, followed by the Queen of Coins, followed by the Three of Coins. Yay, Aquarius, look at you with all the moolah. You're doing great. All of that work that you're doing, I know it's been, sometimes you just have to fly on instruments. Sometimes you have to just work on faith, and that's what you've been doing. It's just like you've had the faith that build it and they will come kind of thing, and that's what's happening. You've built it, and things are starting to work for you, and it's going to keep picking up steam and keep picking up steam. And just think of yourself as a gardener, that you're tending the garden, but you're in that phase of gardening where you don't have as much to do. You've done all of the planting. It's not quite time for harvest, so you just have to make sure that that all the plants are happy and that it gets the right amount of water and all of that stuff. But it's pretty much just tending to the garden and letting nature take its course right now, and letting things grow, and things are growing, and it's amazing how fast things are going to end up growing. It's sort of I love this 3 because it's so slow moving at first, but once it picks up steam, it really does snowball, and it's so steady with its snowballness, so that by the time it gets to be the big, fast snowball just barreling down the hill, it's been picking up steam so gradually that you don't even notice how fast and how big it is. That's that Saturnian wonder, and that's the real positive side of Saturn. That I almost see the Three of Coins as being a Capricorn card in a way, because that's Saturn, Earth sign, with a lot of work and prosperity, and really this is such a positive card, this Three of Coins. It's such a positive card of work and reward, and it's work that you love. You look at look at how much you love this. So get into the love of doing it, get into the love of tending it, and don't worry so much about the results, because the results are happening and the results are baked into it. But right now it's not time for harvest. It's not time for any of that. It's just time for tending and just enjoying it for what it is, and keep doing a great job, because you are doing a wonderful job, an impeccable job, I might add, at whatever it is that you're doing. 6 of Swords. I love a good 6 of Swords. King of Coins. Oh my gosh, look at you. And then you've got that beautiful Page of Wands. It's a gorgeous reading. Not a single negative card in the bunch. No trump cards. It's all you. It's like you don't need the trump cards because you're doing it just fine. And this King of Coins, right on top of the Queen of Coins, when you've got this partnership right before this 3 of Coins here, woo! It's a lot of prosperity, and it's coming. It's on its way. It's like bursting forth. I mean, it's like you're sitting on top of a gold mine, Aquarius. You're sitting on top of it's not even a gold mine. It's like just a chest. Imagine he's sitting on a chest of gold pieces. And a lot of times we are sitting on a chest of gold pieces and we don't even realize that. We're running around wondering, what do I do? What do I do? And we don't realize that we have it within our own midst. I think you're getting the idea that you have it in your own midst. And I think you are also getting the idea that it's okay that you don't go plowing into the chest yet. You're letting things work themselves out. You're letting these things grow, and you're going to take your time, think it through, and do it right. I love that for you. Sometimes that's not, so easy to do, especially when you're an Aquarius and you've got such a quick mind, but you are that fixed sign. And so now it's a time to really lean into that fixedness of your sign. Right? So you do have a lot of Saturnian energy in you, and and that fixed part of that Saturnian energy has something in common with that Capricorn energy, because it does earth you, it does ground you. But unlike the Capricorn energy, you have so much air energy as well. So it's really a beautiful juxtaposition for you, Aquarius, that you've got that intellectual expansion and your feet are firmly on the ground. It's beautiful. Now, the 6 of Swords is saying that you've had some sort of an epiphany or something recently about where there was so much conflict before. There was so much yuck before, and you've just allowed yourself to say, I'm not going to try to fix that. I'm just going to align with the divine design and let it take care of itself. And lo and behold, wasn't that a smart idea? Now, if that's not true for you and you are still feeling like you are stuck in some kind of conflict, work with that solar light. Work with that solar light. But many of you have done that, whether or not you've necessarily called it that. Many of you have already done that and are seeing the benefits of allowing it to take care of itself, instead of you thinking that you have to manage whatever that conflict was. You're just letting it take care of itself. And you're focusing on your own thing, on your work. This is one of the most fertile cards in the whole deck, this Ace of Wands. It's so fertile, it's so powerful, it's so creative. And that's you. You are so creative. You are so powerful. And this Page of Wands is in direct relationship to it, in that you are setting the stage for some really good news. Some really good news about your work. Really great new manifestations in your work, new fresh air in the things that you're doing that you weren't even aware were possible. You're going to learn new things, find new things, see new things. It's going to be all new, and not new meaning you're running around in places where you don't understand. It's, remember, your feet are firmly on the ground, and your creativity is really at an increase. I don't want to say at a peak, because it hasn't even started to peak. I don't know that it ever can peak, but it's really at an increase. It's really moving forward, and as a result of that creativity being at an increase, you're going to see things in new creative ways that you didn't notice before. And there's going to be all kinds of new forms and new opportunities, new relationships, new information, and definitely good news about whatever this work is, whatever this creative work is. Now, for some of you, you might hear that and you think, well, I'm not that creative in my work. I mean, I'm just a, whatever. I'm just a this or I'm just a that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't say I'm just a this or I'm just a that. There is no such thing, because the way that you operate is very creative, is very ingenious, is very inventive, is very sort of cutting edge. And you may not notice that because you're just used to being in your own skin, but other people notice it. And whatever the problems were regarding all of that in the past, it looks like they've been turned around, because you're not, I just don't see you dealing with conflict like you used to have to do. It seems like that's resolved itself. And I think one of the reasons why it's resolved itself, at least according to this reading, is because you've decided that you wanted it to, that you've decided that you're going to focus on what is working in your life and letting that stuff take care of itself. And boy, wasn't that a smart idea. Now these two, this pair, what a wonderful pair for you, the King and Queen of Coins. You've got the nurturing and the ownership. You've got a wonderful sort of god and goddess, male and female, conscious and subconscious, all of it working in harmony to increase your wealth. You don't see this too often, do you? I don't see it in very many readings where these things come together and one's on top of the other. It's pretty amazing. And especially right before this Three of Coins, which is a guarantee of long-term prosperity based on your work. So you really, really are, this is such a turnaround from like maybe, 6 months ago. I remember 6 months ago you had some problems in your readings. This is like so different. This is so sort of grounded and successful and prosperous and creative and happy and wonderful. And like I said, there's no trump cards. So there's no need to be like rescued or to have any kind of divine intervention, because you're doing great. You're right where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to do. That doesn't mean that you're not having some problems here and there, or things don't always, it's not that everything always works out perfectly just the way you want it to. Of course, in the day-to-day life, you're going to be, dealing with what you're dealing with. But overall, not a negative thing to say to you. Just absolutely fabulous. And you know what? You deserve this. This has been a long road for you. It's been a tough one for you, for many of you, in a good way. In the time, it didn't seem like it was in a good way. But looking back, look how strong you are because of it. Look how you've learned so much about yourself and how life works and how you can work with the power within you to make things happen in a positive way. That is a direct result of you kind of going through some stuff. So you can bless your past and not think of it in a negative way anymore. You can bless your past and be grateful that your past is now purified and only good is coming from it. All those mistakes that you thought you made, look at you now. Look at you now. You've extracted the good from those mistakes. Any mistakes you thought other people made, look at you now. You've extracted only good from those mistakes. And you're going up, up, up. And it's a slow and steady, but remember, it's slow and steady and is picking up momentum each and every moment. So when it's going to get to a place where it's really big and really fast, but it won't seem so big and fast because it didn't happen suddenly. It happened gradually, and so it's going to be easier for you to handle that. And boy, you deserve it. This is going to be so great. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me. You're doing so well. Nothing more to say to you. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Vanessa, I Am Her Eminence, and Dre. And we'll see you in a couple weeks, Aquarius. Good job. We'll see you then. Blessed be.